So today we're going to plant tomatoes here. Jeremiah, his helpers, set these wires up, or cattle panels, and we're going to plant them on the other side, but right now I'm putting the water line down this side so they can start getting water. And then we're going to plant peppers and eggplants. And for that time we'll go eat supper. The onions that we planted earlier in here and in another house are doing very well. Before long they're going to be big onions.
I used to live in the country on a high lonesome hill. Crow by day and by night the whippoorwill. I used to live in the country on a high lonesome hill. Crow by day and by night the whippoorwill.
We're going to plant some of our tomatoes and some other stuff today, eggplant and peppers. The varieties that we're doing are, this is mountain merit, right? These, we have just a few mountain merit, and then these are red deuce, I believe they are called, and these are the same thing. Then we have a few cherry tomatoes as well. The reason we chose these varieties, they're more of a commercial variety than a home garden variety. However, we've got experience with these and they produce really well for us. They're quite disease resistant. They have good production. That's what they're bred for. If you were wanting just a couple tomatoes throughout the year to put on your sandwich, one of the more open pollinated varieties might be a good choice for you. There are some good ones there too. We know these do well for us. We want a lot of tomatoes. We want basically all we can eat for a long time, and then we want to can several hundred jars of tomatoes throughout the summer too. So we really want a lot of production. So our plan is to pinch off the bottom few leaves, and then we'll dig a hole and plant them about that deep, or you could even go this deep into the ground. I'm going to go ahead and take another one off. These few mountain merits we have are a little taller than the others, so I'm going to put them at an angle. So then we'll put them in here and we'll take a scoop of that water, and we have some water with some fertilizer in it, water soluble fertilizer. We'll put a scoop of the water in here, and then we'll let it soak out a little bit. We'll fill back in around the plant here. Pouring water in the hole as you do it really helps the dirt get good and up around the plant. It kind of makes it cling to the plant and the roots, and helps them, plus giving them a nice shot of fertilizer there, helps them get something to start with. I've got a 24-inch long measuring stick, so I'll lay it down. That's where I want my next plant to end up, at the end of that.
Well, I'm going downtown with my hat caved in, coming back home with a pocket full of tin. Well, I'm going downtown with my hat caved in, coming back home with a pocket full of tin. Well, I'm satisfied, tickled too, just to be with you.
The ground is really dry, and odd thing about dry soil, it often doesn't want to soak up water at first. Till it needs some water to be able to really take advantage of the water. So we're going to try to get a few holes ahead, filled in with water, so it can be soaking in before we get there with plants.
We're going to plant some other plants, have next row today, but I've got to till it maybe twice before we plant them. So I'm going to go to the other end and work down. I got to try to stay off of my own fresh work places with the tractor because it can pack it down, which we don't want.
Well, I promise that I won't be gone too long. I'll be thinking about you every minute that I'm gone. Well, I promise that I won't be gone too long. I'll be thinking about you every minute that I'm gone.
Got all of the tomatoes planted in here, 24 inches apart. We had 3 left over at the end, and so we spaced them between some of the others, but everything else is 24 inches. I think it went pretty well. I have good hopes of them being a good crop. We've got a drip line going on them now that should give them some more water, and I'm excited.
Well, I'm satisfied, tickled too, just to be with you.
Don't have to be as deep as the tomato holes because we're only burying them to where they're planted, not burying part of the stem. We're in our number 4 greenhouse, and we're going to be planting a number of different varieties of peppers and some eggplant.
Okay, we have 2 different types of long purple eggplant, and those are banana peppers right there. These are my non-hot habanero peppers. These are my shishito peppers. Those are banana peppers. And then over here, this is what I bought. I bought 4 bell peppers and 8 jalapeno peppers because I forgot to get my jalapenos started.
Throw your arms around me like a circle around the sun.
You're good.
Well, you're my baby, you're the one. Throw your arms around me like a circle around the sun.
We've planted peppers down this west side of the greenhouse. Next, we're actually going to skip across to the east side of the greenhouse. Old guy wants to be able to drive his tractor through the middle and till it up when we are going to plant stuff in here yet. So we'll put the next row there.
So we got it all planted. All the peppers are planted. All the eggplant is planted. And then we came back over to the house where the tomatoes are planted because we had a little bit of space and we had too many peppers for those 2 rows over there. So we have a great start on growing peppers and eggplant and everything else.
Well, I'm satisfied, tickled too, just to be with you.